Hey guys, so this is the wrap-up for the Tin Fins Legacy Daily event. We went 3-1, which was good enough to earn us 6 packs, so always good to come out ahead. And we actually got to see some good examples of both matchups that were favorable, matchups that were unfavorable, and then matchups that were even. So in round 1, we played against the Imperial Painter deck. It's a combo deck that seeks to go off with Grindstone plus Painter's Servant to mill our entire deck, and he actually assembled the combo on his second turn, but fortunately for us, that's not really much of a combo because he just milled an Emrakul, and after Emrakul gets milled, it shuffles my grave back into my deck, so his combo didn't do anything game 1, and we just comboed him ourselves. And then game 2, we got to see his other strategy also not match up very well against us, which was an early Blood Moon. Luckily for us, we just had our 2 basic lands, the island and the swamp, so the Blood Moon didn't actually stop us from casting any spells, and surely enough, we just comboed him again for the 2-0 victory. Round 2, I actually played against the first mirror match that I have ever encountered. He was playing a build almost exactly the same of ours. He did have Tendrils of Agony as the extra win condition, but other than that, essentially the same deck. And game 1, we both kept a 1-lander, and we were trying to see who would combo off first. I was set to go off on my 3rd turn, and I'd even seen his hand, and I knew the only way that he could combo off before we did is if he drew a Brainstorm, and then brainstormed into a land plus dark ritual. And surely enough, he did draw into a brainstorm, and the brainstorm did get him the land plus the dark ritual. So we lost game 1 due to some bad luck on our part, but hey, I'm okay with that. It's Magic, not chess. And then game 2, I actually punted completely. I lost due to a devastating misplay by not playing my silence at the correct time. I wasn't really understanding what he was trying to accomplish, which made me unsure of when I wanted to silence him, and he just ended up putting an Emrakul into play and killing us. So, mirrors don't come up very often. In my 10 months of playing the deck, I had not played one, but, more experience is always better, so hopefully the next time I play a mirror, I will not make those mistakes. And then round 3, we played against one of our worst matchups, blue-white countertop miracle control, whatever you want to call it. That deck is the entire reason, for the most part, that we have Abrupt Decay in our sideboard. And game 1, he beat us pretty handily. He assembled an early Counterbalance plus Sensei's Divining Top combo. We were not able to resolve any of our spells, and then he killed us. He actually had Thopter Foundry as his win condition, so he killed us with Thopter Foundry, which was pretty interesting to see. But games 2 and 3, we managed to pull it out. Game 2, we had to fight through a Tormod's Crypt and multiple Force of Wills, but we managed to tax his resources and pull it off, which was pretty fortunate for us. And then game 3, we saw his hand pretty early on, and he did have the counterbalance in play, but not the top. So we just put a Griselbrand into play permanently with Reanimate, and we were on the old attack him for 7 every turn plan. And the only thing we had to be worried about was Jace the Mind Sculptor and Detention Sphere, but we stripped the Jace out of his hand, and then we had the Chain of Vapor, which also got sideboarded in. We Chain of Vapored his Detention Sphere and then killed him. It was a very long match. We actually almost timed out. I think I had 20 seconds left on the clock at the end. Sometimes when I'm recording matches, I play a little slower than normal because I'm trying to think of what commentary to say, but we managed to pull it out, as sometimes you do. Sometimes we do get a little lucky and win the bad matchups. And then in round 4, we were paired with another really good matchup, which is Goblins, which has essentially no ways to really interact with this at all. Game 1, he didn't have any of those ways, and we killed him on our 2nd or 3rd turn, I believe, pretty easily. And then game 2, he brought in Pyrostatic Pillar, which was not a card I was expecting, but I was prepared for. We just killed it with our Abrupt Decay. It dealt us 4 damage in total, because we pondered and then Abrupt Decayed. And then after the pillar was gone, we were free to just combo off by putting a Griselbrand into play, putting an Emrakul into play, and killing him. It was an interesting daily. We did get to play against some unusual decks. Painter, Tin Fins, Blue-White, and Goblins are not really among the most popular decks in the format, but it was good that, we got to get sort of a little mix of everything. We played against 2 combo decks, 1 control deck, 1 aggro deck. We played against good matchups, bad matchups, medium matchups, so hopefully it gave you a well-rounded view of the deck's matchups and how the deck is trying to win. I really enjoy it quite a bit. I mean, the only thing that is more fun than drawing your entire deck is drawing your entire deck multiple times in one game. Combo decks are among my favorite decks in Magic, so if you're a combo player and you like cheating big things into play, then this is probably the deck for you.